YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my palette roulette series. I've told you guys before, this is something that gets updated in spurts, and the short answer to this is I started this ages ago to try to hit pan in every palette in my collection. I just roll up a new palette randomly every time, so even though I have to keep adding to the list because I keep buying new palettes, which that's not gonna stop, so I'm not even gonna pretend there. But so the list does keep getting bigger and bigger. Palettes are my thing. I've long learned to accept that. So I'll just be working on this forever, which is okay by me. I will link the playlist down below if you're newer and you want to see what I've worked on in the past. I only update this when I hit pan on something, which is why, you know, 3 months in a row I'll have an update every time, but then I won't update for another 3 months because I have rolled new things in. So I have 3 palettes here. I have the Urban Decay Urban Spectrum eyeshadow palette. I haven't used this as much as I should. I am working on the shade Junkie right here. It does have a little bit of a dip, but not much, so that is not what I hit pan on. And I hate this packaging, but I can't depot it. Like, I've tried. I actually had to glue a couple of shadows back in because I couldn't get everything out. Next, I have the... Technically, this is supposed to be a list of 8 or more eyeshadow, like eyeshadow pans in a palette, but this one snuck on, but I decided to keep it. It is the e.l.f. Prism palette in Sunset. I am working on this shade right here, which has some usage, but not enough. I've only just recently started kind of reworking on it because in my Pan That palette, I am finally panning a shade that it goes with. Because I've been wearing very cool toned looks lately to pan, and a warm purple just wasn't going with it. So, by process of elimination, that means that I've hit pan in my mini masquerade from Juvia's Place, which, if you saw, what was it, my stuff I've hit pan on last month, you would already know. For this project, because there are actually 2 pans in here, I was working on Burkina, and you could see that shiny bit of pan. As you can see, I have pan in Mali as well. That was from my Drop 10 by Summer. So it has 2 pans in it, which is nothing short of awesome. So let me pull up my list of palettes and the Pretty Random app, which means I have to find my list of palettes because it always gets buried in my email. Because unlike being a smart person, instead of just, you know, saving this list on my computer, I put it in my email, which in theory I do that to be able to get it in here really easily, but it never stays at the top of my email. And this list needs to be updated, but I'll do that after this. Alright, Pretty Random. We have numbers 1 through 107. Yep. And that's not even correct. So we are going to randomize. Alright, what did we get? 49. Have I done 49 before? No, I haven't. It is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea 2 palette that I got from BoxyCharm, which I have now sadly canceled. But I will go get that and I will be right back. Alright, Rainforest of the Sea palette. Number 2, technically. Here it is. I do remember liking this palette. So, I don't know which shade I'm going to choose. Normally, I default to using like a matte brown in these because I'm filling in spots from my Pan That palette and I don't have a matte brown in that. I specifically didn't pan a matte brown so that I would always have something from this series to use. But that gold is very pretty too. So the gold is Sunset, and the 2 browns are, let's see, Seaside and Marina, which Seaside definitely still has at least some sheen to it. Marina, I think, is actually like matte, the lighter one. But like I said, I will play around with the shades a little bit, see what incorporates best into what I'm currently working on. So that is it. These videos are always super short, which, you know, messes with YouTube's algorithm bullshit, but I don't really care. So thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.